Meow, my friends. It looks like the healthcare industry just got a deadly dose of its own medicine. Luigi Mangione, a 26-year-old Ivy League graduate from Maryland with a grudge and a ghost gun, has decided to play doctor with UnitedHealthcare's CEO Brian Thompson. And let me tell you, his bedside manner leaves a lot to be desired. On December 10th, 2024, outside the Hilton Midtown in New York City, Mangione waited for over an hour before administering a lethal injection of lead to Thompson at point-blank range. It seems our young Luigi was under investigation as a missing person before the shooting. I guess he found himself right in the crosshairs of justice. Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg is throwing the book at Mangione. And it's not a medical textbook, my friends. We're talking 11 charges, including first-degree murder in furtherance of terrorism, 2 counts of second-degree murder, 2 counts of second-degree criminal possession of a weapon, 4 counts of third-degree criminal possession of a weapon, 1 count of fourth-degree criminal possession of a weapon, and 1 count of criminal possession of a forged instrument. Apparently, Mangione's health plan didn't cover get-out-of-jail-free cards. Bragg called it a brazen, targeted act, intended to instill fear and intimidate the public. Well, colour me terrified and intimidated, Alvin. This is the first time a murder has been categorised as terrorism under New York law. It seems Mangione's premiums just went through the roof. But wait, there's more. Mangione used a 3-dimensional printed ghost gun because apparently he wanted his murder weapon to be as untraceable as the logic behind insurance claim denials. These untraceable firearms are giving law enforcement more headaches than a hospital's billing department. The shell casings found at the scene had words like deny, delay, and depose etched on them. Looks like Mangione was trying to give insurance companies a taste of their own rejection letters. Now, you might think this is just another case of a disgruntled individual taking things too far, but hold on to your stethoscopes, because an Emerson College poll shows a shocking 41% of Americans under 30 think this killing was somewhat or completely acceptable. Meanwhile, 68% overall deemed it unacceptable. Looks like the kids are trading in their avocado toast for a side of vigilante justice, my friends. It seems the younger generation's idea of preventative care now includes preventing CEOs from walking the streets. I'm pretty sure that's not covered by any insurance policy, no matter how comprehensive. After a week-long manhunt that had more twists and turns than a hospital bill, Mangione was found hiding out at a McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania. I guess even alleged assassins can't resist the siren call of the Golden Arches. When apprehended, he was found with a ghost gun, silencer, and writings expressing grievances against the healthcare system. His manifesto probably had fewer pages than the average insurance policy, but likely made about as much sense. But let's not forget the victim in all this, Brian Thompson. He'd been at the helm of UnitedHealthcare since April 2021, with over 2 decades of experience in the healthcare sector. Thompson was gunned down right before a big investors meeting. Talk about a hostile takeover. One minute you're preparing to discuss quarterly earnings, the next you're making an unscheduled appointment with the Grim Reaper. This assassination is just the latest in a disturbing trend. In 2023, we saw a former healthcare executive shot during a protest, and reports of psychological threats against healthcare officials skyrocketed. It seems the prescription for public frustration has some dangerous side effects. Now, corporate boards across America are sweating harder than a patient reading their hospital bill. Who knew that corporate downsizing could take such a literal turn? Expect to see healthcare CEOs trading in their luxury sedans for tanks. Nothing says we care about your health like showing up to work in full body armor, ready to perform a financial bypass on your wallet. The implications of this case are as far-reaching as a hospital network. We're living in a world where terminal profits has taken on a whole new meaning, my friends. The American dream now comes with a side of nightmare, extra bullets, hold the healthcare. Politicians are scrambling to address healthcare reform faster than an ambulance with sirens blaring. Who knew it would take a literal attack on big healthcare to get things moving? I guess when it comes to policy changes, nothing motivates quite like a dose of lead poisoning at the executive level. The economic fallout is hitting harder than a surprise out-of-network charge. Healthcare industry stocks are flatlining faster than a patient in a hospital drama, and corporate governance is on life support. It seems the invisible hand of the market is now wearing brass knuckles. If you're feeling as shocked as a patient reading their out-of-network charges, hit that like button. And if you want to keep your finger on the pulse of this healthcare madness, subscribe faster than an insurance company denying a claim. In the end, my friends, it seems we're living in a country where the cure for our healthcare system might be worse than the disease. Let's hope we can find a treatment that doesn't involve turning waiting rooms into war zones. Until then, I'm Ron DeParmesan, reminding you to stay healthy. It's cheaper than the alternative. We'll be back with more stories soon. I'm Ron DeParmesan, reporting for Newscats.